You and I both know that this video would be better if it was filmed outside in the rain. It is currently raining, or even running in the rain. But I can't do that because I've done this. So instead, today I'm going to be reviewing the OMM Kamleika waterproof jacket. I'm not reviewing this jacket because they sent it to me, because they didn't. I bought this jacket 2.5 years ago from a really lovely little independent sports shop up in the north of England. I'm reviewing it because I have owned this jacket for 2.5 years and it remains probably my most beloved item of clothing of all time. It is still so good. And it's currently September, so it's really waterproof jacket buying season here in the UK because, well, as I said, it's begun to rain. And I also know that winter is approaching because I saw Christmas chocolates in the shop the other day, so there's that. First up, I want to talk about my favourite specific things about the OMM Kamleika jacket. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but I'm just going to run with it. Now, obviously, I also want to say that my arm is in a sling. I have sprained my shoulder very badly. It is excruciating a lot of the time. I didn't know that's what happened when you sprained your shoulder, but it is. I didn't do it doing anything fun like being a mountain athlete, not a mountain athlete, just a regular trail runner. And cyclist, I didn't sprain it doing any of the sports I do. I sprained it tackling a 9-year-old child for a football, so lesson learned. Anyway, I might wince throughout this review because it does hurt when I am rabbiting on. I don't know why. I guess I talk so much that it, I don't know, twinges this muscle group. Oh, my favourite thing about the OMM Kamleika jacket is, this is going to be really hard with one hand, is that it is stretchy. Like, it stretches. It has stretch. Can you even believe that? Oh, look at the stretch. It's a waterproof jacket that stretches. And because it stretches, it fits so nicely. It doesn't have that like Tesco carrier bag of your kind of like ness to it. And it doesn't make that horrible rustly sound. And obviously like you probably can hear a rustly sound because obviously my microphone is not your ear, but it doesn't make that like shh, shh, shh kind of carrier bag noise that waterproof jackets typically do. So I love that. I love that it's stretchy and yet remains waterproof. It's magic. I did speak to a guy who works with OMM and he refused to tell me the secret, so that's a shame, but there's some kind of wizardry in this. My other favourite thing, aside from the fact it's stretchy and it doesn't make any noise, is that it comes in like good colours. And this sounds, I don't know, a lot of people might think that this is a stupid reason, but it's not, because as a woman, we're basically given the options of like baby blue, pink and purple to choose from when it comes to jacket colours. And things are changing, sure, but I just really like the fact that when I bought this in 2010, this is the 4th generation Kamleika jacket. When I bought this, it came in black with this orange, and I think purple. I can't remember what colour the stitching was, but it was just a nice option to have for it to be black. And I know you can also get like dark blue ones I think now as well. So I like the colour thing. Like I think that is a nice option, that I'm not forced to have some kind of like outlandish feminine colour. Like if you want that, brilliant, but like not everybody does, so at least give us the choice. So I'm down with the OMM colour schemes. Another amazing thing about this jacket is, I would like to say I've been wearing this intensely for 2.5 years because it's England, it rains a lot. I take it up on Dartmoor, I've taken it to all sorts of places, and it's never once let any water in. Like, not once, not at all, nothing. No water, no dampness, no nothing. And I've also been, you know, hiking and getting hot, so it doesn't like feel like horrible and clammy and sweaty either. It's, like I said, magic. When I was doing this jacket for about 6 months, I think, I was cycling along in the rain in January and I crashed into a dog, which was a very fast run. I'm running in a direction I was not expecting. Anyway, the dog's fine, by the way, but I was not. I was quite injured. My jacket also was injured and I was livid about this because it was my favourite jacket. So I've made a video on the repair of this before and it's not very good, but I ripped a hole in my jacket, this hole here, And I was so upset because, I mean, it was in the shoulder, which is, you know, probably the wettest part of your body when you're in the rain. But it turns out that OMM actually sell repair strips. So I orchestrated this little repair. It's a see-through kind of repair patch, and you literally just stick it over the hole. Mine was like a flap of a hole, so I flapped it back down, if you know what I mean, and then stuck it over. It's not the neatest thing in the world. However, I have been wearing this now with that patch in it for well over, well, 2 years, I guess. And it hasn't leaked. The patch hasn't leaked. The hole hasn't leaked. The jacket hasn't leaked. It's just incredible. Another amazing thing about the Kamleika jacket is the hood. I will just put this on and show you. Okay, I'm one-armed, so this is quite tricky, but it has a peak here. This is a peak it's soft, but also a little bit stiff. So you can bend it and fold it up really easily when you want to, like, you know, pack it away. But it's just the perfect peak to not flap the hood down into your face. So when rain hits it, it's like, ooh, no rain is getting in my eyes. What is this? It's amazing. Also, it has these lovely little things where you can pull it and it locks. It locks in there by itself. Now, even in wind, the hood is not going to blow off. It's even better when the jacket's actually done up. Can't do that, obviously. Arm pain, you know. But this is amazing. Okay, I'm too hot for this. Another part of the jacket that I really love is taped pockets. Ooh, look at this. If you want to tighten it up around your waist, you can, using these little things here, which go around the bottom. Again, I'm holding the jacket upside down because I just want to help you out as much as possible in visualizing this in real life, so I'm just going to do everything upside down. So you have the little tags underneath there that you can pull. I'm pointing with my, you know, bad arm. At the back of the hood, you can secure it even more by by pulling on that. So they do it in 2 different cuts, the men's and the women's, because obviously we're shaped differently. So I have this in the women's extra small. So yes, they do women's and men's cuts of the same jacket in the same colours, which is amazing. I have the extra small women's version, which fits me so well. I can fit a jumper underneath it, or it doesn't feel baggy if I'm not wearing a jumper either, which is pretty astounding. But I'm 5'4" and pretty slender, and I find that jacket works really well. Oh my God, I forgot. This is one of my favourite things ever. So now it's really common for stuff to have thumb loops, and if something's got a thumb loop, I'm like an automatic fan, but the OMM Kamleika has an even greater kind of thumb loop because look at this. It's Velcro. And I don't know about you, but if you've got gloves or a thick jumper underneath or whatever, like the thumb loop is just kind of like, it might need tightening, but you can't if it's just a fabric thumb loop. This one, however, ta-da! Oh my God, my hand is free and I have so much space. Oh, I just need it a tiny bit done up. Boom. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not wearing anything underneath this. In a jumper way, not a nude way, God. I want it super tight. Ooh. I mean, what? That is literally what the word innovation was made for. So I've been wearing this for 2.5 years. It's got a hole in it from crashing on my bike. It has, other than that, oh look, here, this is the only bit of degradation that is not crash caused. Okay, so the inside of this jacket is like this, is this kind of, I don't know, magic stuff that is the waterproof layer, I suppose. But here, oh, ow. Here, in this panel here, you can see it's starting to kind of like delaminate. And this has yet to make it not waterproof. This doesn't leak. I imagine at some point it will, but it has yet to do that. So after 2.5 years, that's the only bit of degradation that I can find in the entire jacket. And it's on exactly the same panel on the other side as well, but it's nowhere else. I just love this jacket so much. It's embarrassing. I have sent the links to so many people because I'm obsessed with it. It's the best waterproof jacket I've ever owned. You know, I don't have lots of waterproof jackets. This is actually one of my only, apart from my ski jackets, because, you know, I don't own lots of stuff. I literally only have the OMM waterproof jacket because I only need the OMM waterproof jacket. You don't need another jacket. Like, that's the one you need. So I don't have more than one. So I can't compare it to anything because, like, again, no one's sending me like a ton of waterproof jackets to review. I don't know how this necessarily racks up against all the other waterproof jackets out there. I can only give you the experiences I've had based on other waterproof jackets I've owned in the past with, you know, previous like fabric technologies. And they've all been crap compared to this one. This is the light of my life. So yeah, I can't tell you how this compares to other current high-spec jackets, but I can tell you it's fantastic. I can't imagine what other amazing components you'd need on your jacket. It's just fantastic. So yeah, there you go. That's my slightly disabled review of the OMM Kamleika jacket, 4th generation. You can also get the 5th generation jacket now. I don't know if there's a 6th generation. Again, I probably should have done my research before I made this video, but hey, I've only got one arm. This is the 4th generation. The 5th is ever so slightly better, I think, because it's got some other really funky stuff. I think they changed the hood thing. Again, I can't remember what it is, but look into it. It's all great. They're all great. I'll put the link to my original blog review here so you can see what I wrote back then 2 years ago when I first wrote that blog post. So I hope you found this review slightly useful and weren't too put off by my wincing in pain and the fact that it is filmed indoors in a dry kitchen and not in the rain that is falling down from the sky. I'm looking at an 8-week full recovery from this, so I don't really want to wait that long. Thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing if you don't mind me rambling about outdoor stuff. Thanks, bye!